All right, we're gonna get into a friendly game with the Stoney Master. All right, could just go for lead spec here, but I I do worry because I mean we could go for fangs here. Yeah, let's go for it. It's not gonna be ideal. Let's see what he's got. So pretty good actually. So we have pretty much one of the best setups. The only problem is that it's elite spec. We don't want level 2 fangs, but you know, I'd rather have level 2 fangs than level 2 crawlers maybe. I don't know. No, I think I want level 2 crawlers, but I also really want level 2 fangs. Level 2 fangs is probably almost like an arc light in terms of chaff clear. They do 122. So it's a 3 shot for a crawler, but I mean, yeah, considering what he has here, that this is a very good pack. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, those fangs, those crawlers died pretty quick. And good thing we don't have a single stray crawler. Absolutely perfect amount of chaff clear. We made the right call there. Um, you know, I think we don't skip here. I think we can go for the storm. Because there's not much money we don't stand to make much money. Now he can go flying. Oh, he can't go flying, okay. I think we go for this. We can put it on one of these guys. And I think we could go for crawler. Don't really want to put a crawler down the middle, but I don't know really what else we can do here. Okay, thankfully. How does he have level 2? Okay, yeah, he went for training spec, okay. So we're playing very normal, but we don't have a choice. We're elite spec. Right, so I don't know if we're tricking him because we're supposed to play Phantom Race, but it is what it is. Even the level 2 crawlers are getting killed by the fangs. Doesn't look like it's this good because the extra pack of storm sledges are not good to see, especially if they level up. 2 of them levels up. That's not good. Right. We're gonna need to stay alive for the factory play. We're just gonna skip here. Now it's gonna be Phoenix or Phantom Ray. Could go Phantom Ray if we want to go for the fire. Might be a good option here. Phantom Rays do come out as advertised. And so does the he actually goes Mech Rage. So his sledges are his shaft clear. And the insurance policy is this one marksman, but man, that's gonna be a marksman has a lot of work cut out for him, to say the least. And I'm happy that I went for the Phantom Ray here because the Phantom Rays are a little bit better at clearing chaff. We're just gonna go for the fire, the oil play probably. So it's a good reason why we don't go for the incendiary. To go for the high explosive because we might need to go incendiary. We're not going to be able to forward Vulcans at level 2 just to set fire. So we're going to have to rely on these guys for the incendiary. All right. That went very well. He is efficient giant training. So what is he going to go for? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we get the fire for free. So it's going to be an auto pick. Now we can click this button if we want to, because we're not going to set fire anymore. I think we just click it, maybe even click level 2 on this guy. I think this is pretty good to position it. Now definitely click oil. We are kind of burning some of our own stuff though. You have to keep that in mind. It just isn't as great as we'd like it to be. So I'm not the happiest about setting everything on fire. Really, I'm not. Can I have too much money? Maybe we just don't need to upgrade this. Let's go for additional Phantom Ray. 2 more Phantom Rays might even be better. Still missile this. I'm glad that we went for the Phantom Ray because we could have just went for something else, but we're staying true to our name. So it's the Overlord. It's exactly what we didn't want to see. He knows how to play this. He must have gotten the memo from Math is Might. And now we're setting fire mostly to our own stuff, but good thing we have the late fangs coming in. We just built Phoenixes here. We can take him out without going for the factory. It's gonna need like multiple rounds to get this online. So next turn is just Phoenix. Pretty straightforward. We played this a million times. We could consider range on the Fire Badger. I think we just keep going with this. Could sell out of this just to go for... we definitely put 2 of these guys here and 1 here. We'll continue to missile. Oil is available. Okay. Launcher overload level 1. It's a very good distraction there. Spawn tech is super annoying. But we should have enough here. Alright, we could go for the factory finisher here. Think we have to? Okay, we'll go for Photon. Problem is we need to sell something for this factory finisher. I think we could sell a Phantom Ray. I think we want to sell maybe this one. Damn it. We need to press, I mean, we could just go with Photon only, but might die to this. So we're gonna have to just, you know, we're gonna have to put everything on hold for a bit. It's gonna go for Wasp production likely. So kind of makes sense to go for some Mustangs. Can range the Mustang. And let's go for temp range. Okay, good thing we didn't put any Mustangs here. Now we see his tech loadout here. It's pretty clear. We're gonna need to try to tank. Well, in this case, I'd rather just go through here. We could try to tank the one Overlord. Yeah, and this is quite normal. This is what usually would happen. We didn't need to go for the ranged Mustangs. That was probably a mistake. I was expecting just the the wasp because he's kind of weak to we're weak to wasp, the wasp shaft. So I think we okay. So we go for the cell, of course, and this is gonna be the specialty here. Orange factory. I'll even sell out of something. Well, we can't sell out. We need to go for the armor. A little bit too much though. It's a little bit too much. We need to go for a beacon, but we can't go for a technology. That's the problem. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I would love to have gone for the orange one. We're gonna have to go for armor. Go for the photon. We go for a beacon. Go for an oil, I think, and speed. I think we can go for everything. Just makes the most sense to move in from here. The only problem is this thing, it might block us, so not even moving from here. It's hard to say. I don't want to get blocked here, so we'll just go from here. And let's just go for an oil. Somewhere like here. Make sure we go for the photon. It's missile, maybe. Missile this. Missile this, maybe. Okay. Get stuck in our own oil. This is not great. We're not going to be able to ignite it. This is pretty bad. This is very bad, but I think we get the tower. I don't know why my heart's beating. It's just the edge of your seat whenever you go for the factory all in. It really is the best part of playing the game. Finally. But we might get scammed here. Yep, we get scammed. But that's good actually. Because we can show now how we can play. We can show him how we play follow up. Because the most important is how to follow up these. Electromag. I think we just go for the nuke. So he's probably gonna like try to move his stuff over here. It's hard to say. Oops, we accidentally clicked it, so that's not good. So we will move, but we'll just I don't know. We can't afford to move. So we'll go for this. That was bad. That was real bad. That was super bad. So okay. Now we'll go for photon here. Go for a shield, go for a photon. All right. Continue with the same beacon. I think we continue to missile a couple things. Let's go for launcher overload. Wait. What are we doing here? Maybe we sell something, like maybe we sell this. We go for photon on top. Yeah, I was gonna nuke here, to be honest. Okay, I really was gonna nuke here. All right, let's see how long we can survive. This factory is not going to tank that well. Right, round two. Um, we're not gonna go for elite spec. We're gonna have to go for this. We were doing so well last game. I got a little bit overconfident. The Mustang range was probably pretty stupid. We gotta try not to do that until we gotta wait until we see his stuff. Okay. All right, so pretty straightforward, right? Um, guess we go crawlers. We have to go crawlers. The only question is, do we leave space here? We don't have to. Thank God he doesn't have the flying. All right, so that being said, the EMP armor will be quite good against the factory, but the factory is pretty good on its own. This is pretty strong though. The only thing is his chaff clear, right? But if it wasn't for the chaff clear, this would be very strong. He needs to throw down like 2 arc lights or a couple hounds. I think he kills everything else pretty easy. Very good. Okay, not improved wasp for sure. Haste module could be interesting, but you know, don't really have anything to put it on. Let's just go straight into our you know, it's gonna be Phantom Ray because at this point, you know, Phoenix could also be good. Phoenix seriously can be good into this. But the Phantom Ray is quite good just because there's so much in front to tank. Don't actually mind it. It's got the Wasp automatically ready to counter. It's at least we're living up to our name. We can't just start with 2 Phoenixes and call ourselves the Raymaster. We have to remain true to our roots. And when we see an opportunity, we go for Phantom Ray. And in this case, the Phantom Rays, like on this side, they're gonna do a lot. On this side, yeah, they're a little weak because the opponent is asymmetrical. We are purely symmetrical. We don't believe in asymmetry. We're expecting to lose this. We just want to get the fire to come down. Improved war factory, we can hold on to that. Don't want to actually like let them know what we're gonna do, but let's go for it. We don't care. We're gonna live up to our name. So go oil, go fire. Right? And yeah, he can counter us all day. No problem. We're just gonna skip a deploy. Now we're gonna set the fire. It's as simple as that. You know. He goes for wasps. That's fine. No more phantom rays. The phantom rays are only here to set the board on fire. And I think his void eyes will burn. So, you know, it's gonna be somewhat mission accomplished in terms of the ground battle. Our steel balls will tank a little bit. Improved wasp. Oh crap! I had no idea he was going for improved wasp, but he's gonna have to kill the factory with the improved wasp. That's gonna be his problem. We get the free typhoon. Get the free phoenixes. Well, the phoenixes are good for him. I think we're in some trouble here. So none of these items are good, and the Phoenix counters are Typhoon's real bad. Maybe our Phoenixes can counter his Phoenixes, but we have to get through his A Wasps first, which is not going to be easy. I think we need everything here. Go for some late fang. We go for some fangs here for his chaff. Could be an option. All right. Got the rhinos. Not too worried about the rhinos. Way more worried about the Phoenix. Selling out of some of his ground units. We counter his rhino pretty easily. From the Phoenix. Love the Phoenix. Alright, you should see our improved war factory though. But he's at full health. He's not worried at the slightest to the improved war factory. The EMP, I think, doesn't matter at this point. It's just a skip. Definitely upgrade this. No need to... We could consider upgrading it, but... You know, the Phoenixes might be more of a big deal. Like, we need to kind of kill his Void Eyes with the Phoenix. Could get some more Phoenix. Click range, even. Wonder if we just click oil as well. Probably no need, but probably need a level on this tower. I don't know. Just kind of don't know what to do. It's gonna sell out of everything. But we didn't over invest, I feel, in our so level 3 right now, that's strange. Steel Ball is actually doing a lot. The only problem is the Typhoons aren't exactly doing enough. It's because of the... He's got suppression shots. So... It's looking better. It really is looking better. Oh man. That Void Eye is nasty. He's playing this very well. Ion Blast can be quite good, I think. I think we should take the spell at this point. We could just, you know, try to blast something from here. Makes a lot of sense. He's gonna be flying super high, so yeah, it's gotta be something like this. Or we could just put something here and just kind of blast him. I don't think so. I think we just go for the straight blast. Yeah, something like that. Let's go for Elite Recruit, Typhoons. Sell out of maybe a ball. Should have clicked speed, I think. We should be alright. We're gonna lose one Typhoon. Max. Gonna lose maybe 2 Wasps. Let's see how good this is. Looks like it's good, but you never know if it's actually hitting. Doesn't look like it's actually hitting. We both whiffed it, but... Gonna get the tower, but it's... Yeah. He's playing this extremely well. Now it's almost time for our improved factory, I think. Improved factory. It's almost improved factory time. It's time for the improved factory, just put it that way. Well, when this drop comes, you know it's improved factory time. So armor is, generally speaking, is pretty good. I think that's what we go for. And we'll just try to bum rush in here. Could always go for the corner factory, but probably just makes sense to just bum rush. I like this angle. We can go for a missile here. Okay, goes for the Fire Badger, which is surprising. Now he's gonna lose hard here, but remember there's more than one round when it comes to the factory play. But we yeah, so okay, so we get the Ion Blast. I think we have to take it, and we'll probably switch this over. Coming from a different angle. Level 3 is interesting, but we do have to respect the melter, so I don't know. So let's okay, so let's start here again. Let's restart this. Get ready for 2 crawlers, maybe. You have this. Put it here. We're gonna need to think about this here. If I go for a shield, probably something here. Shallow flank, of course. And let's go for the beacon. Like so. Okay. This. Let's not forget about this. I think everything's gonna kind of start coming towards here. This will come here, this will come here. And we just go for a beacon from here to here. And another tech, I think it's gonna be launcher overload. We're just assuming he doesn't have any EMP. And why don't we missile something? Why don't we continue to missile this? It's got the abyss there. Well, he chose the wrong side, but it doesn't mean he's going to lose this. It doesn't mean that at all. Might actually end up hitting our own factory here. But should still be fine. Could easily get scammed here. Which means, well, there he goes. If we can kill his AA, we're fine. It's just this one last pack. There it goes. And I'm not sure. Wait, I thought he was dead, but I don't think he's dead. Okay. So we have to prove that we are the factory master now. So it really just depends. The melting point comes out, that's fine. We're not worried about the melting point. But we have to, this means we're kind of stuck in a position here. 650. This is 500. So we could go for 2 wraiths. The wraiths can be quite good to support this. I think we're gonna just sell here. Sell of this. He's gonna go for melting points, so we can go for a couple sandworms with Mechabellum. I wouldn't even mind going for another factory, but we need to click our what we need to click, so it's gonna have to be another. It's gonna have to be something like this. And we'll make sure we do the beacon again. Same angle. Let's oil, I don't know what we oil. Let's not oil here. Let's oil here instead. And I have no idea what to do now. Just go for a couple missiles. Okay. Melting point comes out. Please don't lock. There we go. Please don't lock. Please don't lock. There we go, please. Oh no. We lock onto him. So this is good. This is so good. Blah. It's Typhoon again, looks like. Giant Spec could be good, but then you got the Void Eye. So just too much to build. Go for this Typhoon Spec. Fire Badger, okay. This is what we want. We're gonna have to go for Crawler. There's nothing we can do. I think that we have to position it like this, but kind of awkward because it might get splashed, but I think it's fine. This should probably be one square back though, just to avoid the splash. Right, this is very advanced kind of positioning. I don't know how to position this, but it's super good, super high level. Fire Badger level 1. That makes perfect sense. I mean, why would you build two? Why would you build two arc lights? Just makes zero sense. The only thing that this is potentially bad for is, see, this is a very bad position, but he just might have a really good position on the storms. Like, I'm not expecting his storms to be in this position. The only thing that's bad here is we just go Phantom Rays oil. He just burns himself, so he has to sell out of his own Fire Badgers. But I think we could like go for one more Crawler just to make sure he gets. I don't know. Like, I'm just worried that he's not gonna go for more. He's gonna sell out of his one Fire Badger. Then we have oil that's doing nothing. So, anyways, we're just gonna go for the oil right now. Yeah, we're not gonna go for the we're not gonna go for that. uh, no asking. Let's see. Phantom Ray with oil. So can go for the Phantom Race. We could see what he's up to. We don't have to sell any of anything. That might be a little short-sighted. Do we start selling and selling? Obviously it's better to have one in the middle, but we're just covering our flanks. Goes for another fire. He goes for another fire badger, which is crazy. It's like this is just music to my ears. Okay, the wasp. Is gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I mean, I don't. We could go for wasp ourselves just to like, just to screw him up. I think we have to. Go wasp. Just click A spec right away. Click oil. So now we're into the skies. Keep the steel balls around. Just get one more to guarantee the fire, but he sells. We're gonna be very disappointed. And that's the risk that we're taking here. He gets 3? Holy crap. This is just insane value. What is he? Why is he going ground? Why is he going ground? Now I guess we can sell the I guess we could sell the steel balls most. I mean, this is going to be the first game where we're having a advantage. Nuke. All right, so we got this. We can click aerial spec. At this point, it's going to be Phoenixes. That's going to be the play. When we have nothing to do, we're just going to go Phoenix, of course. Just makes a lot of sense. I think we have more than enough Phantom Rays. I mean, he can go Wasp. That's what we're worried about. So maybe we think about this again. You will click A Wasp just to be sure. Phantom Ray can be upgraded, but I just don't love the longevity isn't amazing. You might start selling, that's the problem. Just oil him because I mean we could sell this. Right? We could sell this. Go for another wasp here. That could be a play. Alright. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him to go into the wasp. Okay, so that was a misplay. I always misplay. I always think that, you know, the best thing he could possibly do is go for he could go for the AA Wasp, and I just think, okay, for sure he's going AA Wasp. That's actually not the case, but we do have EMP, and it's you know, we can click EMP next, but the problem is he's going to go for some kind of Mustangs behind, like the Mustangs with range. Yeah, so he gets the Mustangs. We know he's going to go for the Mustangs. That's fine. So could go for the Rhino, but the Rhino's going to die. We need to go for a cell. Really need to go for a cell. I think we go for the Sledge cell or the Rhino cell. Alright, the sledge cell. Terrible pack for us. Terrible turn of events here. But we can go for the factory. Even a level 1 factory is fine here. Just click armor, I think. Maybe we just start here with the beacon. Just put this in the flank. Let's optimize this a little bit more and missile this. It is an interesting evolution for sure. So we played that quite well. We played that quite well. Now it's just how do we follow up here is the question. How do we follow up? Orbital is quite good here, I think. Might try to double missile this, but orbital is very good. I think we just keep going here, and I think we just go. I think we might try to sell this, right? Just go for a couple. Yeah, he's gonna have a missile here, so I'm not even sure if it makes sense to missile. Because you know the missile here. I mean, why do you even? We're gonna put a shield down. I think we upgrade. Well, okay, let's restart this. So we'll click upgrade. Go for launcher overload. Borrow range speed. Continue to missile this, and maybe we get some. Maybe we get him with the orbital. I mean, this is very straightforward. It shouldn't technically work. He's got the melter already, and that's fine. He's got the secondary melter as well. But we're just hoping we can overpower this melter, and we are able to. Unfortunate lock on. Yeah. This, you know, they just add worms. Okay. We will add worms. Okay, well, why don't we try that? Let's try to add a worm. Throw this on. Put it here. Except for the problem is, oops. Maybe we don't do that. Need to sell something. I think it's this. And let's make sure we beacon this correctly. Let's make it go towards the thing first, actually. And we have the oil available, so it's time to use the oil for our advantage. Yeah. But he still got the other. He's still got the other. That was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, A fort's not bad. Just not into a car. Do you occasionally bring out the old carry ray, or is that dead? Wasp Void? Yeah, so now it's just factory. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if this actually if this sandworm actually this single sandworm with the bubble actually worked or not. But man, yeah, it is so fun to play the factory. It's just the best, and positioning of his melting point is a little vulnerable. It would have been better, like I think around here, because I was able to just go for a beeline targeting it as if it were the factory. But it was super close at the end there, man. It was just one. It was just only the factory left over. So I mean, I think yeah, I think this was quite a close game. More close than comfort there for sure. But obviously we went for the factory when the Mustangs came out because now we know that our it's going to be hard to set fire. We'd have to go way more into Phantom Rays. But if we just go out straight for the factory, then the Mustangs just become useless. Anyways, that was the thought process, and um, yeah, it was just super fun to play against the Stoney.